Sounds good. Thank you, Elaine. Well, anytime we can get our children playing with toys that are teaching them something as well, it is a victory for parents. Here to take us through some of the newest educational toys is Maddie Mahalik, Associate Editor of the Toy Insider. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
These are blowing me away. We're going to get to some of these sort of newer toys, but let's start with just what are some of the stronger things that toys can help teach our kids?
So believe it or not, toys can actually teach kids everything from crucial STEM skills, science, technology, engineering, math, to even basic creative math and science skills. Yeah,
and we're going to get into some coding in a second because that's a huge thing as well. What are some of the characteristics we should be looking for as parents in toys if we're looking for more of that educational kind of side to it?
What we like to look for are toys that kids can play with and they're learning without them knowing.
Right.
So we call that stealth learning.
Right.
So they're busy playing, but then they're also learning, but they're not really realizing that at the same time.
Yeah, it's like we were talking earlier. It's like sneaking the spinach into the smoothie, right? We love it when we can do it. Okay, so let's go through some of these toys, and let's start with, I love this one from Fisher-Price because it's not only teaching them something, but they're also getting some exercise.
They're really getting active with this one. So this is an activity bike for preschoolers. It's the Think and Learn Smart Cycle. So while kids are pedaling, they're actually driving through an educational game.
Okay.
So for example, it'll ask you to drive through the capital letter C, and then they'll have to steer in that direction.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so like you said, it's getting them up and active, and they're getting that educational factor too.
Yeah, and I love that you go sometimes to the standards as well. Play-Doh, I mean, all three of my kids love Play-Doh. They'll play with it for hours, but there isn't an educational component that Play-Doh's bringing into the mix.
Exactly. So Play-Doh is classic, and everyone loves it, but now we're going to learn basic concepts with Play-Doh. So we've got this language and letter set, and this set comes with different stamps, mats, and more for kids to learn their basic letters, explore their first sounds, and even start reading their first words.
Very cool. Let's talk about coding, because this is something that has really sort of taken especially the educational kind of toy area by storm in recent years.
Exactly. So this is a crucial STEM skill for kids to learn, and we're already familiar with classic Lego bricks.
Right.
But now with Lego Boost, we're going to take those bricks to the next level and just really bring them to life. So now kids can build up to 5 different creations, like a cat, a robot, and here we have the Guitar 4000.
Yeah.
So all these pieces are powered by a special piece called the Move Hub.
Okay.
And then kids can use an app and do simple drag and drop coding to make their creations really come to life.
And and it actually works?
It actually works. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Here we go, and we're actually playing with the guitar, making it make sounds and stuff.
So kids are building this from scratch, they're doing a little bit of coding, and so you just download the app onto your iPad or whatever, and off you go?
Any mobile devices to go,
Amazing.
And it's all set.
Very cool. Meccano is a huge name, and they kind of were at the forefront of this for a long time, this sort of build from scratch kind of robot thing.
For sure. Yeah. So now kids are building this tiny robot from scratch, and now they can interact with him in really cool ways.
Right.
So this Meccano Max really combines artificial intelligence with super cool robotics, and then kids are personalizing their own robots. So mine is a little new, so I have to play with him to unlock some of his features.
Yeah.
But kids will be able to control him, play some games, and even tell some jokes.
And then once again, it's just you download the app and off you go. And then finally, you know, we've seen sort of different incarnations of these things over the years, but this looks really complete with the letters and animals and everything else.
Yeah, so everyone needs a good desk, right? So this is for kids 2 and up, and this is the Touch and Learn Activity Desk. So the face of this desk is completely interactive, and it even opens up for some extra storage. Here we have a blackboard and even a clip for kids to put their favorite artwork.
Very cool. Great stuff. Thanks for coming in, Maddie. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Maddie Mahalik from the ToyInsider.com.